skilled photographer or you're just starting out, there's always more to learn in this field. Here is some advice from some people who love their photography. Marie Tapscott is a talented photographer and is well known for her ability to stage incredible food photos. Her photos have been featured on the cover of Taste magazine. Marie is also a past Oliphant Science Award winner, and I had the opportunity to interview her and get some trade secrets. What do you need to consider when staging a photo?
The most important thing for food photography is light, and always use natural light. So you find a window with good directional natural light. And the other thing obviously is composition, so the placement of the elements in the photograph are very important.
How long does it take to stage a good photo?
Well, it depends on the photo, Toby. With food photography, usually it takes me a good day. I spend quite a bit of time on Pinterest getting inspiration, and then obviously making the food, setting it up and decorating it, and just making it look pretty, ready for a photo. Can take hours or days or weeks and sometimes years.
What tips and hints do you have for taking a good photo?
I think the most important thing is to get your camera into manual mode and learn the exposure triangle, and then practice. And it's also about being patient and learning to wait for the best light.
What advice do you have for someone starting out in photography?
The most important thing to remember is you don't need expensive gear to take a good photo. Also, I recommend joining an online beginner's photography course and follow photographers on social media to learn from them, and practice.
What editing software would you recommend?
I prefer to use Adobe Lightroom, and that's what most photographers use, but a lot of them use Adobe Photoshop for extra enhancement.
How important is editing for the final product?
Editing is a part of photography now. Of course, photographers strive to take a photo straight out of camera that's well exposed and composed, but editing can impact it by cropping for better composition and then editing colour and tones to make the subject stand out.
Any other tips for photographers who are just starting out?
Okay, so the best tip is the only bad photo is the one that you don't take, and always remember to carry your camera.
Make sure to check out Marie's work on her Facebook page. Beck O'Brien is a journalist for the Two Bells and District Echo. Being a rural paper, she has to take the photos, and has even featured a number of stories about the Oliphant Science Award winners over the years. Beck enjoys making people feel good about themselves in photos. She likes capturing a moment in time that they will enjoy, while creating intrigue for the reader to want to find out more and read the story. The photos she takes are usually dictated by the type of story being written, but sometimes the photo creates the story, like this old car that she spotted being driven in Two Bells. Beck tells us that the photo is a way to get a message across without words, and gives the viewer as much information as possible about the story. Beck says understanding how the editor will use the photo helps. Some photos may even need space to one side for a heading. The focus doesn't always have to be in the center of the shot. Bring people to the front and have them stand closer to you so they are the feature in the photo. Use a flash to take shadows off people's faces. Have them looking away from the sun as much as possible to prevent squinting. Use props to enhance the photo, such as tennis rackets. Don't be afraid to get up close to people or ask them to move around to suit the shot. In group photos, take into account the heights. Not everyone has to be standing. Some people could be crouching, sitting, or leaning on a prop. If working with animals, have a helper to wave arms around or make silly noises to get everyone looking at the camera. Beck's advice for budding photographers out there includes, if possible, set up some work experience in the field you're interested in and get other people to critique your work. Beck suggests learning by taking lots of photos, take on feedback to better your work, try all types of photography to discover what you really love, and have fun. To find out more about the photography category in the Oliphant Science Awards, visit the website.